paycheck that rhymes with back?
Yeah, like a term for like a lot of money that rhymes with back.
You're kind of echoey, buddy. Is your mic set up right?
I think so. It should be. Oh, noise cancellation not available. Whoa. Whoa, whoa. How about now? All right, all right.
But
Let's try that.
um,
We could do wetbacks with fat stacks.
ooh, there you go. But I don't know. I mean, am I going to get in trouble for calling you a wetback? like that's the only, I mean, I really enjoy the term. Like, well, the whole phrase there, wetbacks with fat stacks. Like, I think that's solid.
That's a good one. I'd say, yeah, no.
But
is the mic better, by the way?
No, not really. You still kind of sound far away. I don't know what the deal is.
Far away. Microphone, sure. Change it to here. Change it to here. Yep. Voice. Oh. Okay. Oh, we might have found out the issue.
Oh, what's that?
Is it better?
Tell me.
Tell you.
Say something.
I'm saying a lot of things.
No, it's not better. It's still very echoey.
That one.
Say what?
That might not be. I don't know.
Oh, that's really loud.
Oh. What about that?
Wow. Your microphone off completely.
Well, yeah, because I was trying to fix it.
Yeah, now you're super loud again. I mean, I can turn you down.
Turning down is better than echoey, right?
Well, but you're still echoey. You're just very loud and echoey. Like, you didn't fix any of the echo problem. You just made yourself louder.
I don't know what to do. Did that fix it? Did that? Oh. All right. Well, I'm done trying. We're just gonna have to live with the consequences.
I think it might have been on my end. No.
I'm gonna kill myself.
Yeah, that's better. You're just really loud now.
Well, howdy, everybody.
We got it fixed.
That's all that matters. I'm drinking Patron.
Ooh. I'm going to be drinking Buffalo Trace again because that's what's sitting next to my bed.
Yep.
You wanted bad advice. You want a story. You better tune in.
All right. So
Sammy's and beer.
Have you ever experienced somebody who's not accustomed to change?
Yeah, I've experienced myself.
So my shot today is going to go out to the people who are accustomed to change. The flexible.
That's nobody.
The flexible. That's nobody. The ready to rock and roll. The people that are like, yeah, let's just fucking do it. Let's just go for it, right? That's who my shot goes out to. The motherfuckers ready for change. That's smooth. See, I've been running into that issue a lot at the office. There's a lot of restructuring, removing, changing, and these people have been in their same cubicle for I don't even know how long. Probably longer than I've had hair on my nuts. And we're telling them they have to move.
So like 2 weeks?
3. We're telling them they have to, well, every 2 weeks, it goes away. But we're telling them that they got to move. And it's like the end of the world. Well, this is where I sit. This is my spot. I'm like, well, your spot changes. And it changed today. Move your shit.
We actually used to, when I was in the office with my current company, we would change spots every month or two.
Okay.
It was kind of nice. I mean, we went through a lot of people. Obviously, it was recruiting, and recruiting is a very, I think I talked about this before. Like, within the first week, there was 3 people that quit. Like, people did, I mean, they didn't really fire people, but they got to the point where they were like so stressed out about the job and they knew they were going to get fired that they would just quit before they got fired.
Dumb. Get fired.
I mean, whatever. Like, and it was always funny because the boss would come out and give like this speech that they found their true passion in life and we're going to go follow that dream. Like, there were so many people that found their life's calling while doing that job.
I don't think Grace found her life calling working at fucking Hy-Vee. All right.
Like, yeah, like it was super funny because that's how everybody, like, they found their dream and they were going to go chase that dream. This they thought was their dream, but it wasn't. They found their true dream here.
Nobody's dream is recruiting. And that's what I love about the military is you'll get assigned a job that you know is shitty and your leadership knows it's shitty and they're like, "Hey, this sucks and that sucks. But let's get through it together because this sucks for me too." And that like my boss is like that. I respect him hell of a lot more than that. More than because of that. Like whatever you need.
Yeah.
Fucking and at the end of every month he barbecues for us and he's like a fucking brisket master, right? Like he fucking makes some great barbecue. End of every month he cuts us out early so we can go to this park because he can't actually cut us out early because we have to do our work, right? And so we go to this park and he barbecues for us and we just all hang out. And he's like, "Hey, I know it sucks. It's boring. It has to happen though. We need it. Thank you." And like that alone makes makes a huge difference.
Yeah, for sure.
Who's your shot for today, young man?
My shot for. My shot goes out to the dudes who have made it to later in life, like raised kids, and now are at the point where they're totally good with getting really fucked up in front of their kids and their grandkids. like not the ones that do it on a regular basis, because that's not cool.
Yeah,
but the ones like I think it's a fine line, but then every so often, like you're a total normal good grandpa, dad, but every so often there's just a switch that turns and you just get completely fucked up. And like it's super fun to watch old dudes that you normally are like super respectful for, like, and I still have respect for them even after they do this, but just get fucking annihilated. And it happened this weekend. I watched a guy use a Blackstone for 20 minutes with it completely off. And it was so amazing. And I want to be there at some point. Medium rare fucking chicken getting served. And we ordered pizza. So cheers to you, buddy.
I have a story in regards to that. Super stupid, but my parents, I know you know, there's a big age gap between me, who was the youngest, and my sister, about 8 years, right?
So you're not the youngest if you have a younger sister, buddy.
I was the youngest, and then she was born 8 years later, right? So
you're no longer the youngest. You're a middle child now.
Yeah, I'm aware. Listen to the fucking rest of the story. So,
well, just you want to be speaking terms. You have to be factually correct.
So, in any case, my sister was born. My dad was getting to that point that you're describing, right? Like I remember seeing my dad drunk. I've only ever seen my mom drunk once in my entire fucking life. But I remember seeing my dad like have a few too many with the boys, like at barbecues and at baby showers, and it's fine. He didn't drive us home, so it was cool. Whatever. Mm-hmm. One day on his retirement party for the military, for the Air Force, he got blasted. My dad got fucking annihilated, and it freaked my sister out because at that point she was still really, really young. And he never, to this day, he has never gotten drunk in front of her ever again.
Really? That sucks.
I think she was maybe 5 or 6, if that.
Yeah.
He never did it again.
Yeah.
I have seen my father drunk plenty of times since then. He did, and he did get a little drunk for her wedding, which is super fair. But
yeah, like, he goes from this to, "Hey, how you doing? I'm good."
he's still fucking emotionally scarred from that instance with my sister. Like, and he was walking down that road. He was going to be that guy, and then that trajectory just changed.
Yep,
it's very interesting to see.
Yeah,
I have seen.
Yeah, no,
I have seen that man drink an entire handle of Crown in one night, get super fucked up, and drink a bottle of water with the crown still for the rest of the night. And instead of going more up, he went down, and he drank himself sober.
That's not possible,
I'm
buddy.
just
Like, you
telling
keep
you what I
saying that.
saw.
It's not
I'm
possible.
telling you what I saw.
Like, I've kind of gotten to the happy medium to where I've kind of learned, and maybe it's just because I'm older now, but like if I start drinking like midday, I can drink till about 5 or 6. And then if I have like a solid meal, it takes me from like way up here and then kind of levels me out. And then basically I can stay level for the rest of the night because you're like so full at that point. And I'll get like super drunk, but not like sloppy, obnoxious drunk like I used to. But, I also end things somewhat earlier now, like 11 versus going to like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Which probably has a big difference. But I used to start at 9 and take 10 shots versus,
Yeah, no, it's an art.
So it really is. And like getting that meal, I feel like that meal is really like the
Pivotal.
pivotals. Because if I just kept drinking at 6 and started at 3, 8 o'clock, I'd be fucking toast and needing to pass out. But you get that meal in you. So for all you alcoholics out there who really want to fucking get it done, get some food in you, helps level you out, and you can keep rocking. I don't know how the guys do it that just drink beer all day and then fucking. Well, yeah, I don't know.
We're not counting beers, so.
Yeah. Oh, you counting beers too?
And we don't count beers, so that's how.
That's one of the best like doctor scenes. Like they did so many good scenes in there with just a doctor's office and asking questions.
Oh yeah, no, it was a great skit. How many hot dogs would you say you eat a day?
And I've seen another one too where he's asking, like, it's not those two guys, and it's another guy, and he's like, well, this seems pretty pointed. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know how many. Like, I can't answer that. And he's like, well, just take me through a day. Well, I usually get up and have breakfast. What do you have for breakfast? Oh, usually a hot dog. Oh, okay. How many? 2. Oh, okay. All right. And then what? Well, then I get ready and leave for work. Okay. And then I usually have a snack before I get to work. Oh, what do you have for a snack? Well, I usually stop and get a hot dog at a hot dog vendor. Oh, so we're not even to work yet, and you're at 3 hot dogs. It's like, he'd give an estimate of how many hot dogs he eats in a week. And he's like, yeah. So I suppose my earlier estimate of 15 in a week is probably low.
Insane.
Like, I fucking hate hot dogs. I couldn't imagine eating that many hot dogs.
The most American meal you can think of. Like,
that is not the most American meal you can think of.
Ballpark,
a cheeseburger and fries.
That's what commercialism wants you to fucking think. The most American meal is a beer and a hot dog doing anything.
No. How? How is that the most American meal ever?
It just is.
It's not. Like, you can't just say just is and then try to, just because you want to do the 999 challenge, nobody will fucking do it with you.
I know.
Because it's gross and terrible.
It is terrible, and I want to do it so bad.
It's so gross. So gross.
It would be fine. It's only 9 beers is not a lot of beer.
No, but 9 beers with 9 hot dogs is a lot of food and a lot of calories. Like, we're going to look this up right now.
Make sure they're Nathan's, all 100% beef Franks. Nathan's, specifically.
Okay.
And
we're even going to go with short beers.
Yeah, we'll go with Busch Latte, too. Right? Cheap beers.
No, I got a 12-ounce Coors Light in front of me. We're going to go with 12-ounce Coors Lights.
Okay. Yep. That's sipping beers. Absolutely. Sipping between the innings.
Calories per slice? How do you have a slice of a hot dog? What is going on?
I don't know, but I'm interested. It's like when I made corn dog sushi.
So one is anywhere from 130 to 180 calories just for the dog.
Well, I only use mustard if I'm just going to be slamming
But
dogs.
I'm saying we still have to add a bun.
Oh. Uh-oh. It's going to be terrible. Let me get a calculator out. You give me the calories and I'll do
So-
the calculations.
So we're gonna do 130 calories. We're gonna go low end. We're gonna go with the smallest dog you can get and the smallest bun you can get, which is 110. So that's 240 calories per dog times 9.
All right, now let's get the beers.
Nope, let's get 240 times 9.
That's 2160.
Yep.
I've got the,
So that's enough calories for the day.
it depends. Maybe you're bulking. You could be bulking. It's 100% beef. You could be bulking. I'm bulk. You could be bulking. How many grams of protein is that, huh? Probably a lot of protein.
It's probably like 4. Hot dogs have no protein in them. They're fucking buttholes.
Oh, buttholes have a lot of protein.
And then 102 calories. So you're at 3,000 calories, 3,100 calories
For the beer or total?
total.
That's not that bad. That's not that bad.
Yeah, if you didn't eat at all that day and that's all you did was 999.
I'm just saying it's very doable. It's not crazy. And Nathan's famous hot dogs generally contain between 15 and 13 grams of protein. So if you get the
Did you say 15 and 13?
5 and 13, sorry. 5 and 13 grams of protein.
Well, we went with the smallest side, so you would be going with 5.
Hey, that's 45 grams of protein.
Yes. In 3,000 calories. That's not a good ratio, buddy. Not a good ratio. Like you,
But it's still protein, right?
yeah.
Oh my god. You know how many grams of sodium?
Yeah. That's going to be a shit ton.
3,600 grams of sodium.
Per hot dog or total?
Total.
Oh, I was like, holy shit,
And
man.
this is the smallest one, right? Like the smallest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so if you're getting like not that, I don't know what the smallest Nathan brand all beef hot dog looks like, but it's got to be like,
It's like normal. It's actually pretty big, dude. That's pretty big.
yeah, that's what you tell your girlfriend.
That's
I'm
huge.
aware. Yeah.
Glad we could have this talk.
Yes. Of how disgusting you are. I'm super happy for it as well.
Oh, fucking monster. By the way, a game came out underneath your nose, your little nosies.
What game's that?
Subnautica 2.
Oh yeah, you told me about that the other night, and I told you I still had no idea what it was about.
So
You said it's a crafting game, but that was about it.
it checks all your boxes but one.
Which one?
You cannot kill anything in it.
Anything?
Well, technically you eat fish, but you don't you put them in a processor and it processes the fish and cooks it for you. Like you don't even put it over a campfire.
Maybe.
It's like if you are against a giant leviathan that's fucking freaking you out, you can't make a gun. You can't stab it. There's nothing you can do about it. It's just
What do you
coming
do
at
with it?
So it's genuinely or generally a plot, not necessarily a plot device, but something like there's no boundaries in the game. It's an endless abyss, right, of ocean. But those big creatures will spawn in and start trying to kill you if you go too far, right? Okay, cool. Can't go that way. Then there's other ones throughout the map that are typically guarding key locations that you have to figure out how to get past to get the key information and resources and tools without killing them, because you can't. That's why I'm like,
You know who did kill a Leviathan? I can't tell you that because you haven't read the book. Just want to say that.
regardless, it's a good game. I had a lot of fun with it. It looks really pretty.
Okay.
It's on Game Pass, so you don't have to pay any extra money for it. But I don't know if you would like it.
Yeah. Give it a shot. I was digging RV there yet.
I mean, I'll keep playing RV there yet. I'm going to say this in the most least jealous way possible. I have Bubbles to play Subnautica 2 with.
Okay.
Like, I don't need you to have to play this with me. Another
That's
game
fine.
I did.
I don't need you either.
Another game I did download that I think you also might enjoy is Forza Horizon 6. I don't know how
Ooh, some
into
racing.
I don't know how into racing games you are, but I thought, let's maybe try something new, try something different.
Yeah.
So I did download that too, in case you wanted to play it.
All right. Are you ready for a fun little game at the halfway point here?
Absolutely.
Even though we're 5 minutes short?
Absolutely.
Okay. We're going to play Would You Rather.
Okay.
Okay. It was just a fun one. Somebody put it on a board of the topic of the day. And I'm going to see, based off of how many votes that they got, whether you're in the big group or the small group, and then we can discuss.
Okay.
Okay. So would you rather sing everything you say or dance everywhere you walk?
Oh, weight loss. I'd get beat up a lot more, but dancing everywhere I walked, I would lose a lot of weight.
You'd look like a fairy too, which is, I mean, probably an improvement for you.
I'm a tub of lard right now, so. But singing everything you say, like, your father just died. In my career
You don't have
field,
to say. Why did you have to pick such a super high gay voice like that? Like you could be like, "And your father died."
I was channeling
Like,
SpongeBob.
like you didn't have to go that way with it.
But then if I tap dance into the room where somebody died, like,
Right? Like you line dance down the aisle of a funeral procession.
I'll pick dancing. Oh no, sorry, I'll pick singing and just not say a lot.
Yeah, because you still have to move no matter what.
Yeah, I have to move. I don't have to talk. I have a whiteboard.
Singing would definitely be my option.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I had to walk through.
This one had, so this was 7-4. Dancing was the bigger option, which is amazing to me. Like, no way I would pick dancing. But I'm also a terrible dancer, so.
I'm okay, but like you can only dance so much. I feel like your calves would be huge though.
Yeah, maybe. All right. Ready for another one?
Yep.
Would you rather lose your phone for a week or lose your wallet for a week?
Lose my phone.
Really?
I can't get to work if I don't have my wallet.
Well, that's a bonus, isn't it?
No, I need my ID card to go to work.
Okay, let's take that factor out for you.
Oh, well then
I would definitely choose wallet.
Yeah, wallet for sure. But if I didn't have if my CAC was in my pocket instead of in my wallet, yeah, fuck it. I don't need my phone. I get to work. I have tap to pay on my fucking phone.
You mean you don't need your wallet?
Yeah,
you said I don't need my phone.
I'm having a weird day, buddy.
Yeah.
I ain't been sleeping good.
Yeah, that one, and I think that one was like 8-3 in favor of wallet being left behind. Like, yeah, definitely. Yeah, I would be very lost without my phone.
I wouldn't say I could do it.
I'm saying I could do it, but it's just like your phone has a lot more tap to pay, like finding things. Like I bet you use your phone a lot more than what you think you do.
I do. No, I'm admitting I do. But like if it's forever, oh, that's a tough one, right? Like that's a tough one.
Yeah.
But like for a week, I could just go to work and go home for a week.
Yeah. All right. Would you rather answer emails all day or sit in meetings all day?
Answer emails.
100%.
Answer emails. And anyone who says go to meetings has never had to fucking go to like 6 meetings in a row.
Yeah. Oh, I sat through an hour of meetings today and I was fucking like, they tried to get me to turn my camera on. I'm like, oh, it's broken. Sorry.
Not working.
You want to hear one of the best stories that I've heard?
Sure.
I was talking to somebody and they had an IT guy and he had retired and then came back because I don't know, his retirement didn't work. His wife didn't like him. I don't know what it was, but he was an older dude. So retirement age. And he was the IT guy and had to put on a presentation to tell people how to move these files over. Well, he didn't want to actually give the presentation because he had to do it to like 10 groups. So he recorded the first time and then took a screenshot of himself that made it look like he was fuzzy, put this screenshot up on his camera, and then played the video recording of him talking.
Hey, that's a smart one.
I was like, that is the most fucking legendary thing I have ever fucking heard.
He knows what he's doing.
Like, that's amazing. I wouldn't even be mad. Like, if I got on and my IT guy like had just like a frozen image of himself and he said, "I'm sorry, I'm having technical issues,"
you gotta be
and then
believable,
just hit
though.
play.
You can't be like. You gotta be like.
Yeah.
I mean,
Either I wouldn't even care. Just like, because then I know that he's not listening and paying attention. I'm not going to be either. Like, I'm going to put my book in and like I'm just going to sit through this meeting.
like that.
I might take a fucking nap. I might fucking, who knows?
God.
I really liked. Did you ever see the video of the guys who were pretending to freeze with their boss, and then you could see the fan spinning behind the one?
Someone's wife gave them like more water.
Yeah. All right. Next one. Ooh, this is a good one, and this is right up our alley. This might be controversial. This might be. Do you wet your toothbrush before or after toothpaste?
Both.
Explain.
You take your toothbrush.
Uh-huh.
You dry as a bone toothbrush.
Yep.
You wet it.
Okay.
You apply toothpaste.
Okay.
Then you wet the toothpaste to spread it over the brush. Then you turn off the sink and you brush your teeth.
Okay.
It evenly
right.
spreads it out. It's not just this little tube. You don't get this monster of mint. You just get a nice mellow. Is that not how everyone else does it?
That is not how anybody else does it. Holy shit.
Is that bad? I think that's good. You don't get the fucking dry toothpaste. You'll get the dry toothbrush.
I just have never heard of this process before of a double wet.
That's like somebody telling you they wipe from up the middle. Like,
we've gone down a lot of fucking roads on this show. I tell you what, like, that's our three big topics. Like, this actually, there's four now.
Sleeping with a blanket over your head.
Yep, that's craziness number one.
How you wipe.
Number two.
Toothbrush. What's four?
Toothbrush. Balls in or out, balls out.
Oh, balls in. If I'm out in public, balls in.
No, you're in a small group there. We still, in the Wrestling Dad group, there is still a lot of making fun of people with balls in.
I like to be secure. But
yeah.
I think you need to try my toothpaste method. You're going to be like, holy shit. It's pretty good.
Well, first of all, I use an electric toothbrush. So my toothbrush head is like one circle. So I really don't need to evenly spread it on that circle. I just apply a glob.
Yeah.
So maybe you should get out of the fucking Stone Age and get an electric toothbrush with all this fucking...
You know, something about it.
That's enough of you giving your oral fixation. Okay, this one... I can see both ways, and I don't mind either one. Shower in the morning or at night?
See, now, and I get the argument, right? Because if you shower in the morning, then you slept in your bed dirty.
Yes.
So I typically shower at night, personally.
Yes.
Because I'm a sweaty fucking dude. I need to shower before I get in that bed.
Oh, but I also there's a lot that goes into it with pollen and allergies and things like that too. Like the pollen can get in your hair and then it goes onto your pillow. And then as you roll your head back and forth, it gets all into your mouth and can make you wake up even worse. So I can get both sides of that. I also understand people that have their habit of in the morning, they get up, they take their shower. I've heard of people that do both. A guy that I used to work with dated a Filipino gal who used to make him just go rinse off 3 times a day.
That's a Southeast Asia thing, though, because it's so humid there, and everyone's usually sweating their ass off at all times. It's only polite. It is just only polite to be somewhat clean.
Okay. All right. All right. I haven't read through all these, so would you rather always have wet socks or always have a rock in your shoe?
Clinically, A rock.
Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously a rock just because, like, if I can get the rock to my toe, yeah, it might be annoying, but it's not going to hurt to step on, versus wet socks. That would fucking suck.
That's trench foot. And I've dealt with dudes with trench foot, right? Like you get them to finally take their boots off. You find out they haven't taken their fucking boots or socks off in like 4 days. You get them to take them off, and the bottom part of their foot just slops off.
That sounds yummy.
It's trench foot.
Glad I took a drink.
It's 100% a thing. It is incredibly dangerous. That's like one of the main reasons why it's a joke. Like military docs always tell you, change your socks. It's a fucking thing. Like if you can't walk,
Yeah,
you
I
can't
believe
fight.
it.
Like,
Yeah. All right, I think that was an easy one.
kind of.
Ooh. Here's another good one. Cups facing up or down in the cupboard?
Down.
You're in the minority there. That one was 12 to 5 for facing up.
I've never put my cups facing up, and I couldn't even give you a reason why. It's just,
Yeah.
I've always put them down.
Like I don't have a solid argument for either one. I really couldn't care any less. Like if anything, I could say down just because then you're not getting. Well, but then I could make that argument for the other way too. Like I could say like I can see like facing up because then the top of your glass isn't touching all the other shit that's been in your cupboard.
Mm-hmm.
But also facing down because then all the dust and stuff that's in your house doesn't fall into your glass. So like it's kind of lose there.
I have always, my mom put the goddamn top of the cup on the bottom, so that's where I put the fucking cup.
This one's less controversial. Would you rather work early mornings or late at night?
Late at night, personally.
I would say I actually kind of like early mornings. Like I hate getting up and doing that stuff, but I also like having the evenings. I find that if I work late at night and I don't have a reason to get up, then I'll just sleep more and then have less time to do what I want versus, you know what I'm saying?
I could see how it's better, but I still don't like getting up early enough to be like,
Yeah. Well, you have to get up oddly early though. Like I just became free today and now I don't have to get up until like 8 o'clock.
Damn.
Because that's when work starts.
Brother, that sounds so fucking nice.
It's going to be pretty glorious. I actually am just realizing that right now that because it's my kid's last day of school, I don't have to get up and get them to school super early. I'll still probably get up early though. But by early, I mean like 7 versus you get up at what, like 5?
So it depends. If we have our morning meeting, then I got to be up at least 4:30. And if we don't, then it's 5:30 ish, depending. And I gotta like right when I wake up, I gotta open my phone and check the traffic. Like if the traffic's already bad, then I'm already late. Like at 5:30.
Yeah.
The military.
If the traffic's bad at 5:30 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
If I drive through my town at 5:30 in the morning, there is nobody. I'm not dealing with traffic.
I wish. Military City, USA, buddy.
Yeah.
We've got like 3 big bases and like 4 camps. Like it's we're all up. We're all up early.
Yeah.
It's just,
got shit to do.
Not even. I just gotta go fucking sit in a meeting where they tell me to jerk off for a fucking half hour, 2 hours, whatever. Then now they're reinstating group PT.
Little did they know that you do that anyway.
Every day. Now they're reinstating group PTs, and then now we're gonna have to go even earlier in PT. Go do PT, wash, go to the meeting, and then still get home at like 5:30, 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
But you know what I don't have to pay for? Health insurance.
I think I would get on health insurance if it had mandatory like workouts that I had to do. Like I would be totally on board if they made like health insurance, if they cut my health insurance premiums in half, but I like had to go work out or like they had like a set workout time. Even if somebody else dictated what the workout was, that would actually be fucking fantastic.
It's not. I mean, that's what the military is. So I mean, It's
Well, I get that, but
not
what I'm
terrible.
saying is, like, if in the private sector they did that, like, if every day they're like, all right, we're going to give you an hour every day, we're going to cut your health insurance premiums in half, but every one of you motherfuckers has to go lift weights every day. I would be fucking all about that.
Yeah,
That'd be fucking awesome.
I mean, it's what Uncle Sam does.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're also a fighting force. So, like, you being able to, like, move and, like, lift heavy shit is kind of important.
It's more calisthenics. So like all of our tests is calisthenics. So like
Yeah.
push-ups, sit-ups, easy, right? And then your height to waist. So as long as I have below a 38 waist, I'll get a perfect score on my waist. Anything higher than that, you start losing points. And then push-ups and
Well,
sit-ups.
but, like, at the exact same time, like, for the body type that you guys are going for, you don't want people building muscle. Like, you want strong people, but you don't want, which I've been doing a lot of research on lifting and talking to people who lift, and it's interesting, like, the different types of, like, lifting and stuff that you can do, and, like, even based on the amount of reps that you do versus weight, like, doing more weight with less reps builds muscle and makes your muscles grow versus doing, like, even a little bit less weight but more reps makes, and so, like, finding a balance between the two
Per your
is
body
super
type.
important. Well, per your body type, but I think everybody should have a balance between those two. Like, I don't think
Yeah.
it's good.
Just where that line falls is dictated
Yeah.
by your genetics.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. But, like, I think it's also super important. Like, yeah, everybody wants to, like, look better, and I think bigger muscles are gonna make you look better regardless, unless you're just fucking roided out. But obviously, those guys aren't worrying about that because they're already there, or they were worrying about it.
Well, and that guy who's just fucking jacked but doesn't do cardio can't carry his buddy on his back for a mile.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just not. He could carry him, but he can't last. And so that's what the body
Yeah.
type you kind of go for is just normal people strong, able to drag somebody that fucking 200 yards to safety, right?
Yeah. Well, I can squat a motherfucker. I'll
Yeah,
tell you that much.
That's great. But we're not fighting with swords and spears. We don't need to be
Well,
really strong. You're fighting with
so
a gun.
you don't have a bayonet?
I don't. No.
Well, yeah, you're in the chair force.
No, not even that. So the Air Force actually still qualifies on the M4, right? They qualify with all of the normal things the Army does. But because of my
Mhm.
career field, I will never carry a rifle. Or I wouldn't say never, but it's very rare that I would carry a rifle. I carry a sidearm,
Mhm.
and that's it.
That makes more sense.
Yeah, for my position, my career field, like that does.
Well, for you in general is what I'm saying.
Oh, thanks. So if we're going into an environment where we need people with long guns, we get sent out with Ravens, and I don't want to say they're the air marshals of the Air Force, but they're definitely, like, they're not like special forces, right? They're not SEAL Team 6, but they're a tier above the normal like operating force in the Air Force, and these guys carry guns, like long guns, and if we need firepower, they're the ones that do it. We're qualified, we can assist, but that's not our job. We're taking care
Yeah,
of patients.
Yeah. You're nurses, I get it.
Yeah,
Nurses are
CNAs,
needed.
CNAs,
Yeah.
radiology techs, all the good
I
stuff.
mean, you're basically medical assistants.
Basically, lifeguards, actually, that's what I've heard most recently.
Mm,
Lifeguards. No, and so, and this
I mean,
is
you don't
kinda-
even transition into a paramedic, correct?
No. Mm-mm.
No. Mhm.
So it's in it's actually, I gotta talk to you about that, but it's in the conversation right now to transition techs into paramedics and reduce the amount of techs, right? Like, reduce the total force by adding a force multiplier, which is a paramedic. But that's still, I mean, that's at least a decade off, right? Like, these things take time for changes to happen.
Yes.
But yeah, like, it's all really cool. It's all really fun. I love the job. I think it's awesome. Our scope of practice is well and above what a regular medics is, but do what you can with what you got.
Yeah.
It's
That's what the military's doing with you.
I will say. So I've been working this desk job. I've been flying this desk, is what they call it,
Hmm.
and I've been at. So I'm
Is
gonna.
that what they call it?
That is what they call it. Yes.
Oh,
And I've been interviewing some of my other members in this position that I'm in, and the scope of the general. These are people that mainly just do the desk job. The general knowledge base of their clinical practice is not great. Um, so that's kind of scary. But it's because they don't get to practice. They don't get hands on. They don't get time to do these things, and it sucks.
yeah. Welcome to the real world, buddy.
I know. Everyone should be an EMT out of high school. That's what I'm saying.
No, no, they shouldn't.
You should.
I mean, I could see if you said everybody should take CPR in high school, like I could get behind that. But
EMT's easy, dude. Takes like a weekend. Fucking dog shit easy.
isn't that what you're trained in?
Yeah.
So you're saying that you learned your job in a weekend?
I could. I think you could too.
Well, it's because I'm above and beyond. I'm
Is it?
special.
Is it?
Special.
Okay, gravy seals.
I mean, you literally just said that I could learn in a weekend.
You really could.
Those were your words.
It's not like the base level is not complicated. It's all the extra stuff that gets like to be more. But like you got to progress your career at that point. You got to like make that decision, that conscious decision. Am I going to stay medical or am I going to go make actual real money?
Yeah. So you wanna hear, to completely change topics, but I was thinking about this with just reading a book, and I got recommended this new book. I recommended to this person read Red Rising, and they recommended I read The Poppy Wars.
Is that about China?
It's definitely Asian based. Which I've also noticed, like in books that I read, like there's a lot of similar character names. Like the main character in this book is Rin, which I feel like I've heard that name a lot.
That's a common character name in Asian things.
But I feel like I should have been warned for this book because something very unexpected happened that I did not expect to happen in a book. I listened to the story of a young Asian girl who is in a military academy in this book get her period.
Happens.
And, well, I get that it happens, but it was just super weird how I went about it in a book. Like, just was very unprepared for it. And, like, I'm not going to lie, it really kind of made me be like, do I want to keep reading this book? Like I totally get it, and it sucks, and like it has to be like it's not something you definitely think about as a female going into that line of work. And she ends up taking they basically end up sterilizing her with some medicine because she's like, I don't want to deal with this once a month for the rest of my life. I'll deal with this shit for a week and be sterilized and then never have to deal with it again. And I was just like, this is fucking really intense for, and I guess it's definitely not something that I've ever really thought about.
Yeah.
Or put a ton of thought into.
Is Rin a side character?
No, it's the main.
So there's two. Is it spelled RIN or RHIN?
I don't know. I'm listening to it. I couldn't tell you.
So if it's RIN, it typically means companion, which is why you see it a lot in Asian stories, because it's literally them calling her companion, right? Like, not literally, but like in their name meaning. Mm-hmm. Or it's River. So it'd be like a character named River, which is actually super common for English.
Okay.
But I see what you're saying. Like, I mean, that is uncomfortable. It's not something that you would have, that you personally never have to deal with that. You have sons, right? You have a wife,
yes,
but
mm-hmm.
She's got it all figured out already, so you don't really have to worry about it.
Like I said, it was definitely not something I was expected, and definitely, I mean, maybe who recommended it to me just kind of forgot about that part, because I think it's quite a long series.
But it's still thought-provoking.
It really, I mean, it was like, I guess I had never really put that into a thought process of
I've
like,
seen this. Oh. Yeah, keep going.
um, but yeah, and I mean, it just like I said, I was looking for something new, and my other buddy had said that he had read it, and he was the one that I got to read Mark of the Fool, which he's on book 4 now, and super loving it.
I gotta finish that.
Um, so yeah, it was, I don't know, but it was just like, I'm not gonna lie, I was struggling right away getting into like, there's definitely a lot of female character troubles, like at the beginning, like the girl's about to get married off, and like she's an orphan, and like has foster parents, and like to get rid of her, basically they were gonna like sell her as a dowry or whatever, and have like an arranged marriage. And she's like, no, I don't want to do this. If I pass this test and get into this school, you let me go. And they're like, yeah, whatever, like you got to get like a perfect score, and like nobody gets into this. And then she makes it. So I'm like, all right, well, this is off to a rocky start, like just not necessarily rocky start, but like hard to identify with for me. Like I've read a lot of books where like I'm able to identify with the main character and understand the story. But I'm going to stick with it just because I kind of want to hear like the other point of view. I mean, obviously I've listened to Darrow and Jason Asanu and a lot of these like, characters that I really identify with. And so I'm kind of, but it's just super weird having a main character that you don't identify with. And I've never really had that issue.
Yeah. Okay.
And
you didn't have that issue with The Fourth Wing?
Well, but I hated that book.
Yeah, that's fair. You enjoy this one, so it's a bit harder to.
Well, I wouldn't even say I've enjoyed it this far. I mean, I'm still super early in it, but like it just came highly recommended, and it wasn't like I read The Fourth Wing just to like try and I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I read through all of them, but like I mean, when we compared them that time with with Red Rising and The Fourth Wing, and just like they're nowhere near as good of books. Like the character development is just garbage.
Well, and that's what happens when you write a Mary Sue. That's such a trope ever since Twilight, right? And that's something that we've been kind of dealing with since then. Which
Mary Sue? Explain.
It's a female character who's dainty and weak and sad and lonely, and I love the books, and I'm gonna save the world somehow. And you have books like Divergent, The Hunger Games, Twilight, like that all came out based on this character trope of characters that progress themselves. They're these girls that just like fight the odds and become the savior of the universe, right? I mean, I can't say shit. Male characters do the same thing in media all the time. Absolutely. Yes. But Darrow is not a Mary Sue. He gets fucked up a lot.
Yes, he does.
He's the John McClane of books, right? At the end of fucking why am I forgetting
Morningstar?
Yeah, no, at the end of why am I forgetting my favorite fucking Christmas movie?
Die Hard.
At the end of Die Hard, you look at John McClane. He's absolutely fucking annihilated. That man's gonna spend weeks in rehab, in months.
Mm-hmm.
It makes it more real. And it's more enjoyable.
Yeah.
It's more real. I will say that prepare yourself. So the Poppy War has 3 books: The Poppy War, The Dragon Republic, and The Burning God. And it does have a warning for The Burning God. It is known for its mature themes, graphic violence, and complex characters, along with a lot of sexual themes. So prepare yourself for that one. Don't listen to it out loud for your kids, kind of thing.
I use my headphones whenever I listen to books anyway. But
I looked it up because I've seen it in Barnes and Noble and stuff. I was actually looking for the runs for He Who Fights with Monsters and Dungeon Crawler Carl. I did find one Dungeon Crawler Carl. I still not a huge fan.
Yeah, I keep getting recommended to read it, and I don't know. I went with this one at this time.
I know a lot of people who really like it, so maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah. And maybe it's I don't know. I'm very adverse to what's popular now. I can't think of the word that like what's trending. Like I'm very adverse to trending things.
Okay. Hipster.
Like because something's trending, I don't want anything to do with it.
I can see that. But He Who Fights with Monsters is heralded as one of the best lit RPG books around, and you read all of it.
Well, I didn't know that when I read it,
That's
and it's
true.
super fucking nerdy.
It is.
So
It
it's
is. It's
like,
still the top of the lit RPG, which is like the fucking underneath the worms in the dirt to regular fantasy.
yeah, like, and it's still way fucking cooler than anime. So
They're actually thinking of adapting it to an anime, but whatever.
yeah, yeah, exactly. Then it'll become fucking worse.
So there is a book that I think you would have enjoyed maybe a few years ago. I don't think you'd enjoy it now. And it's called Beginning After the End. It's a huge long saga, right? Whole same premise, same stuff, but it actually got an anime and it's blowing up because of it. And it's good writing, 100%. Like the writing's actually decent. Um, but it's just one of those things. So like I never recommended it to you
I've
because I don't think
I've seen some people that have tried to like adapt like certain scenes into anime of Red Rising. Like somebody did I don't remember what they call it. The basically from not Iron Gold, but
Master for
Golden
3 days and
Sun,
3 nights, thus breaking the
the
curse.
dinner party.
oh, my favorite scene.
Yeah, like such a great scene. So great. But then they did an anime and it was super gay. Like super gay. And like Darrow was like this skinny bitch and so was Cassius. And I was like, they put them as like skinny anime characters, and like no part of me has ever seen Darrow and Cassius as like skinny anime characters. Like they're these big fucking jacked dudes.
Which
Like
is how they were
the
written.
pinnacle. Like I imagine, like if I picked a character to play Darrow, it would be fucking the guy who plays Reacher.
I was thinking the same thing.
Like just this big fucking monstrous dude, like muscles, but like super athletic and fucking just, like he's pretty good looking, but he's not like it, like, and I imagine Cassius like fucking Brad Pitt, but on
Jack or like
yeah.
even Chris Evans, very pretty, right?
Yes,
Very
I could see
pretty.
I could see Chris Evans playing Cassius for sure.
With that
He'd need to
fit
get like a wig,
physique.
but
yeah, like that fit, like
yes,
Darrow's just built right. And
yeah,
by the way, Jack Reacher beat the shit out of that dude. I don't know if you saw the clips from that or what. Or
yeah.
What it was all 100% the dude's fault, and then he started crying. Like it's just like
yeah.
he got Jack Reacher, no charges. Like he's fine. Like
yeah, no. But that's what I imagine. I don't want to imagine fucking Christian Bale when he was playing in The Fighter with Mark Wahlberg, where he's fucking like this skinny little bitch, and like
but
no,
that's what the fuck. I've been having this conversation so much. The twink aesthetic is blowing up, and I fucking hate it. I hate it, and like you see that in anime now a lot. That like skinny petite male.
yeah, no. You
know what I mean? Like it
yeah.
Oh.
You're not tough. Like
exactly.
you've gotta have muscles. Like, and like that's, you say whatever you want. It's male chauvinistic. It's whatever it is. But I even think the same for females. Like you've got to have muscles. Like Thraxa Autelemanus is a big bitch. Like well, you haven't heard this part, but at one point they talk about her not being able to go into a spacesuit because they didn't have one that would fit her thighs. And I'm like, that's my girl.
She'll get you some strong sons, brother. Like
yeah, like I fucking love her. Like she is such an undeveloped character in the show or in the books.
And there might be that time when Pierce goes back and like reevaluates these characters and pushes forward with them, really divulges into them further. I know Lorne got his own little side piece, and
yeah.
Well, maybe we'll get the Book of Telemanus and just them and growing up and their escapades.
I will say I think Cavix is one of the most underrated characters as well. Right? Like, well, like Cavix is like super sneaky, but also like plays super dumb.
Yeah.
Like, and I love the way he built that character and like talking about like the world's better with a little magic, and like he does like his jelly beans trick, and like that's how he gets people to do what he wants, is like calls it magic, but he's like also knows that he's like acting crazy, so people will just do whatever he wants.
Yeah, fuck it, because he's also kind, and I did see that in the fourth book. What's the fourth one? Golden Sun? No. Yes. Golden Sun?
Nope, Golden Suns too.
Not Lightbringer.
Iron Gold.
Ah, yes. When he picks up that fucking stupid red bitch.
Yeah, Lyria of Lagalos.
You see the gentleness and the kindness of him come out.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like the jelly beans. Like he puts the jelly beans in her pocket, and then Sophocles goes to her, and everybody is like, he's just crazy, and he's like, oh, what is the world? It's just magic. It's magic, and he gets what he wants. Instead of like being a dick about it and just being like, I'm gonna do what I want, he's like, no, this is magic. We have to do it.
He
exactly.
very well could be that asshole.
Exactly.
Easily, like with no issues, but chooses.
Oh, you're gonna love him in book 6.
Okay, I just gotta find a fucking time, brother. Fuck.
Yeah. So, speaking of time,
we're there. So I want to thank everybody for coming out to watch the Sammy Superior podcast. We're here live every Wednesday, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Could be longer, but we have things to do. We have lives. If you'd like to be interviewed by us, please reach out to our respective social media platforms, either Twitch, YouTube, or TikTok sometimes, if Matt checks it. I also have our SNB at gmail.com. That's the Sammy Superior at gmail.com. Monitored now. You're welcome. Email us. You want to get on?
Yeah, it's only been like 3 years.
Yeah, it's fine. I knew the password. Do you know the password?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you texted to me at one point.
You should know the password. It's an inside joke. Anyways, we want to thank everybody again for watching. Please feel free to reach out again. Any final words, Matt?
Everybody enjoy your long weekend. And remember, fireworks are not limited to the 4th of July. They can be blown up at any time.
Toodles.
Toodles!